Welcome back to the Predator European Youth Pool Championship, presented by Therme Olimia Resort and organised by the European Pocket Billiard Federation. The game is 10 ball and it's time to decide who takes home those gold medals. Firstly, on table 3, it's the girls. Welcome into the arena, representing Switzerland, Shirin Valerie. And her opponent tonight from Sweden, Linnea Marstrom. Onto table 2 in the under-19 division. We welcome from Lithuania, Jokubas Silantievas. And his opponent from Sweden, Walter Lekra. And finally, on table 1, it's boys under 17s. Firstly, representing Slovenia, Max Benko. And from Lithuania, as Julius Tagaradichus. Your referees in charge of tonight's finals. On table 3, Gintaras Petrovas of Lithuania. On table 2, Miha Vopko of Slovenia. And on table 1, Daniel Mayahova of Switzerland. Players, you may right over the book.
Ten-ball division, and the young Walter Lekri from Sweden just lagged and won the break. Your referee is Miha Vovko from Slovenia. This is George Teatea bringing you the live action. This is 10-ball, alternating breaks. WPA rules, a 3-foul rule out of a break box. There was 51 players, and I was mistaken on the lag winner. It's the young man from Lithuania, Jokubas Silantevjevas. Breaking first in this race to 7. Under WPA rules, if the 10 ball goes early, it gets respotted. There's no early 10s. They are on a 35-second time clock with a 25-second extension. They have 60 seconds after the break to plan their attack here. And Jokubas is taking every bit of it. And starts off with the 1 ball. One of the funny things about rotation pool, 10 ball and 9 ball, is you always know what ball they're going to be shooting. That's why it's called rotation. He has to avoid the 8 ball coming around for this 3 ball that's on the left hand part of your screen. And he got on it very, very well. Probably come across close to where he is now for the 4 ball. Hokupas got to this final match by defeating Boris Gakowski from Poland 7-1, Wojciech Glab from Poland 7-4, Joachim Lankas from Norway 7-3. He then defeated Arkseli Hanukala from Finland 7-2, Ivan Rudenko from Ukraine 7-5, and in the semifinal he just finished defeating Lenny Auresto from Finland 7-1. And he's made fast work of this first rack. His opponent sitting down is Walter Leikre from Sweden. The young Leikre has been very impressive in his time here in Slovenia. And this young man right here is very impressive. He's been in perfect line for every shot. This will be his toughest assignment, is to get in position on this 9-ball. And he does it beautifully. My Lord, what a match we're going to have here, folks. My name is George Teachea, and I'm in the US of A. And what a pleasure it is to commentate these championships in Europe. And starting off like every player's dream start for a match with a break and run and 1-0. And in the alternating break, Walter Leikre will be breaking next. Mr. Vovko from Slovenia to rack the balls here. This event is played on Predator Arc Pro pool tables, and it's covered with the Simonis 860 Tournament Blue Cloth, and they are using the Aramith Tournament Pro-Cup TV balls. And this is the final out of 51 players. These young men have been playing 14-1 10-ball. They're going to start playing 8-ball, 9-ball. They've played on the teams, so a lot of pool for this past week for these young men. And doing what they love to do, breaking 10-ball. Walter Leikre from Sweden. Game number 2. This doesn't appear like he's going to get a ball. And it's an open rack and an open shot for the 1-ball. The 2-ball doesn't look like this passes. He's looking to play a carom by hitting the 2-ball first and playing the 3-ball. High level shot, and it lays very nice for it. This young man looks very relaxed at the table. There's no nerves flowing here. Look how beautifully he recognized and pocketed that ball. Now the 4-ball at the other end of the table. He wants to go 2 rails between the 8 and the 9, right towards the 5-ball, as he just noted. And this looks like another very runnable rack. Does it have enough speed? Answer is yes. Now with some inside English, he'll kill it with inside and go to about right where he's pointing. Well, this young man's going to call all the shots for us, which is nice. A nice job of visualizing where he wants to be for the next shot. Impressive. Round the table for a shot on the 6. Unless he shoots this real soft. I see him going 3 rails to get about where the 5-ball is now. Wants to stay close to where the 6-ball is. Will he go back and forth or just shoot it soft? He can drag this. No, he's going to come all the way across and back again. This makes the pocket play smaller when he hits it this hard. It doesn't matter how small it plays. He found the center of it with a great shot here. Now he has got a tough shot on this 8-ball. Can he draw this ball back? Talk about a pocket playing small. This one will play very small. These Predator Arc tables have 4¼ inch pockets. The side pockets are 5 inches. They have the K55 cushions on them. A 3-piece slate, and they are quite the table. Wish we had them in America. Not yet, only for the European market at this time. What a beautiful shot. This young man is playing outstanding. Walter has his hands full. Nine ball to the side, and he's overrun his position a little bit, so now he has to run the cue ball the same way he just did to get up for the 10. He'll cut it to the side, bring the cue ball 3 rails. Anywhere past the middle of the table he'll be very happy with. Oh, he's not going to run it around. He's going to just English it up, straight up with a draw shot. And that's the second 10-ball run in a row. He ran out after a dry break by Walter, by the Swede. What an exhibition. He has played perfect pool through 2 racks. Jokubas Silantjevas from Lithuania. Remember that name, because what we're seeing here is a very promising player. Lots of talent in this young man. Just with the 2 racks that he's played, what impresses me the most is how comfortable he seems to be at the table. Mechanics at this level with both players in the mid 700 range. Fargo. Walter is at 734. And I would venture a guess, since he does not have a Fargo listed, Jokubas is probably in the same, if not higher. Now this 1 ball, will he play safe behind the 10 ball? Or will he attack and pocket the 3 with the 1? He's going to play safe behind the 10 ball. He didn't quite get there. So Walter now in control of the table, but not a lot to work with. A very thin cut if he chooses to be aggressive. A big bank shot, because of where the 8 ball is. That corner pocket up there is very big. And of course, if he pockets that, the run out is laying for him. He plays safe behind the 5. And did he find cover? I don't think so. He may be able to see the edge of the ball, but what do you do with an edge? We're going to find out soon. If he can see the full ball, he may be able to cut it in, go back and forth to get to where, on the same line that the cue ball is now. No, he couldn't see it. All he could see was the bottom part of it. Now Walter has a little more to work with, as he's so close to this ball. He may be able to cut this in and run the cue ball up. If that's the case, the 3 ball is over the pocket in the side.
One ball in the corner. 3 ball in the corner.
This is the final match. 2 left out of 51 playing in this division. He went for the bank. I don't think he's going to get it, and he's left an open shot. And the young Hokubas has been very productive at the table. I don't believe Walter is accustomed to trailing, as he won his matches 7-3, 7-5, 7-3, 7-3, 7-3, and 7-2. He hasn't really been challenged except for Marcus Scheindler from Austria. And in line to run out again. Playing absolutely, well, with the exception of leaving an open ball, but low percentage, no offense really. Playing absolutely perfect is the young man from Lithuania. I have a good friend from Lithuania who is a referee. In fact, he's refereeing one of the other matches, Gintaras Petrovas. The big guy is quite a character. The young man has played flawless. This young man here has played flawless. Another draw shot. He's shot a couple already where he's drawn the ball all the way back and out. Beautifully struck. My hat is off to the federation from Lithuania, as they have developed quite a talent here. He'll just draw the ball back to there. If he could come around the table, but just the small draw is easy. He can easily get to where he needs to go. And 3-0 in this race to 7. Hokubas has been playing the Euro Tours Pool Championships, the Youth Championships, since 2019. He has quite a few final 16s. He has 2 quarterfinals that he's been in. And this tells me that he has improved tremendously this past year, as with play like this, he would have won and finished many semifinals at worst. So this is a late developing player, from what I can tell in his results in these Euro Tours. Really can't find much more information on him. Very impressive. Lithuania's secret player. There goes the 6. How about the 9? No. The 1 ball is long. The break is not his friend right now. He's 8 feet away from the 1 ball with a 7 ball in between. Where do you push to? Just to the left of the 7 ball. I wouldn't go to that side. I would come just to the left of the 7 ball. Although that's a good push too, because he can't go on the inside of it. The corner pocket threatens a scratch, so he can bank it back. He can try to cut the ball in, and I think he just might. He might be offensive here. He's leading 3-0, and he'll get the next break, so why not go offensive? He might go all in.
Time.
Oh, he gave it back. He says you handled it. I kind of actually, as I look at this more and more, I like taking the shot. We'll see what the decision was like, see what Walter does with it.
One ball, corner pocket.
He is called the one. I guess if you have to either take the shot or give it to your opponent, a shot like this, it's a 50-50. And he made the ball. And now in line with the 3-ball.
Extension.
He's got to get position for the 4-ball, which is by the side pocket. Oh, beautifully done. And now Hokubas will question not taking that 1-ball shot. If Walter runs out, he will question that and say, should I have taken that shot? My opponent ran out. Well, that was a 50-50. If your opponent runs out, good shooting, buddy. I still lead 2-1, and I'm breaking. But in these short races to 7, you don't want your opponent to win anything that you offer him. Make him earn every shot, every safety, every game. Walter has quite the pedigree. 2 final 16s in the Kamui Slovenia Open last week, the Longoni Italian Open, one did pretty well, final 32 in the Estonian Open and the Bucharest Open. He is sponsored by Mez, Mirai Cases, How Tips, and Hague Cues. And he does finish the rack with that opening push out that was given back to him and runs out the rack. It's not a break and run, but his opponent did not come to the table. And those are the kind of losses that hurt you in the chair. You think about those. The good thing is, Hokubas will be breaking at 3-1. Micha Vovko, European Pocket Billiard Federation referee. I believe he is one of the head dudes there, head guys. Nothing yet on the break. There goes the 4. And a shot on the 1, yes, but very hard to get something good on the 2, so you just play for a safety on the 2. And he's got 3 balls to get behind. He can roll the 2 ball down and roll the cue on top of the 9. He has to go back and forth to get back to where... Oh, he missed the 1 ball trying to get back for the 2 ball. And has he given up anything? The young Swede to the table with a bank shot. Looking to play safe, or does he bank at the 7 ball here? The safety all day long. Played very... Ooh, he's given up at worst a jump shot. He may be able to see this one. The right play, just try to get the 1 ball back to the middle of the table. Middle of the head rail there. Last year he was a finalist in the World Junior Championship for boys 17 and under. Walter was. But the young man at the table, Jokubas Silanjevas. Two rail kicking at this ball makes the ball much bigger, and as you can see, he's going to pocket the 9 ball, but that 9 ball was not called, and Walter has the option to take the shot or give it back. I wouldn't put it past Walter to just go ahead and bank this in and go for the run out. He does have a good safety to slide beneath it, come underneath the 3, or try to get over by the 8, excuse me. And he's going to choose to get underneath the 3. Did it come up? Enough. Yes, it did. Nice shot. Walter back to the table. Played an effective safety. He earned his way back. Three ball right next to the 2. Position, of course, is easy. And once he gets to the middle of the table for the 5, the whole rack opens up. Did he come down enough? The whole table opens up for him. He would have liked to come up a little higher than that. He's going to have to go 2 rails here to get to the 5 ball, or play it to the side pocket. Look for the cue ball to be possibly close to the side. No, he spun way above it. He could hit a lot more ball than I thought. But he is in line here for this position. And the 6 ball right next to it. The applause you're hearing could well be for the under 17 final, which is being played on the table right next to this one, or for the women's, the young ladies youth final is being played on table 3. You have Max Benko from Slovenia, so you have a hometown favorite, playing Azulas Taravicios from Lithuania. So you have 2 Lithuanians in 2 final matches. Lekre making a run back, taking this fifth game, moving the score to 2-3, and he will be breaking the balls. Both players have not made a mistake yet. If you could call it a mistake, the only thing that happened was when Hokubas gave back that push in the fourth rack. The break has not been Welter's fan. It's let him down twice. Balls were hit hard, solid and square. Oh, but dry again. Looking for the safety behind the 8. It's going to leak out. He's left the shot. Can he see it without jumping to 3? Looks like he might be able to get to the top side of the 1 ball here as we look at the table, to the right side from this angle. And there's the first missed shot, or was it just a safety? It was a good two-way shot either way, because he would have had position for the 2 had he made the ball. And you love to see those. When they're available, always take advantage of two-way shots. He may be able to see enough to cut this ball in the hole. And he does. And look at the position he developed for the 2. The 3 ball goes by the 6. The 4 ball is by its lonesome on the left side of the table there, up on top. And the only problem he'll face here is this position on the 4 and dealing with the 6 ball. And perfect line now, but the shot on the 6. Does he play the combo on the 8, a safety behind the 8, or does he draw the ball back here and try to get on the 6 ball short side? No, he's going to play the 8 ball or the safety.
8 ball in the corner.
Now he'll have to bank the ball, possibly cut it, but the bank gives him a nice position for the 7. And with good speed, if he misses it, it probably goes back to the center of the table on the head rail. He's cutting the ball, it looks like, with right English. And that was why I liked banking the ball there, is that cut needed a lot of right English. Now, even if he makes this ball, I doubt that he can get the cue ball down for position. So making the ball is one thing, deciding what to do with the 7 will be the other.
Extension.
Looks like he can see it, the way he's aiming. Down on the ball, not over. He could see the whole shot. What a beautiful shot to bring that cue ball around. And those are the advantages of being at the table than being behind a monitor and trying to call the shots. Hats off. It's always with the player. And when they make great shots like that, you just put them down as highlight shots. You'll bring this back to the left side for the 10 in the bottom corner pocket. Or does he shoot another shot like he just did and spin all the way across the top of the table? It's a very tough shot. He'll come down and over. And that is the danger of that shot, is you're drawing the ball. Anytime you're drawing the ball off of a rail like he just did, it has a tendency to being pinched out. This is going to take quite a stroke if he draws it to stay out of the side pocket. I don't think he'll try to stay out of the side. Let's see how he handles this. Does he bank it? Or can he pocket the ball and miss the side with the draw? Or as they say in Europe and in snooker, they'll screw it back. Try to screw it back. He hit it fat. He had to hit it thick to make sure he didn't scratch. He's come out in very good shape. I would hate to come to the table with this shot, but I'd rather come to the table. I would try to bank this ball to the head rail. Anything else is a sellout, unless of course he makes it. The danger of banking it cross side is the scratch. The danger of trying to make it in the upper corner pocket on the right, of course, is the dead sellout. And that's the shot that I would shoot. Nice shot. Executed it well. Good recognition. And here, I believe he'll be gone for the bank shot. And the bank shot is called. Cue ball coming around 3 rails for the 10. A little bit of right-hand English on this ball. He should be able to swing it past the middle of the table. Oh, he hit it. He hit it with draw. In order to bring the ball around, you shoot that with just center English on the right hand English. Big opportunity to tie up the match. Caught the corner of the side pocket, the point, and goes opposite of where you wanted to go. Very tough shot. This is like the 10 ball that they spot in the Pro Billiard Series 10 ball tournaments in the second stage of the spot shot. He played safe all the way. I do believe that Walter will be cutting this ball in down the rail in the right hand corner. I don't think he'll bank it. Nope, he's going to bank it. Of course, that's always a choice. He actually called it in the side, I believe. It's going to come up and sell out. He was close. He changed his mind from the corner to the side pocket. That was called. And this is a cut shot to the side. Look out for the scratch. I think he called the corner by the indication the referee just gave us. Well, both players faced with very tough shots, and this is the result. A long shot on this 10 ball. This isn't a gimme, by no means. And we are tied at 3. Okubas will be breaking the balls. In this race to 7, we're halfway there, close to halfway. And there in the bottom right, you see Max Benko and Azulas Tadarvicios from Lithuania and Slovenia. Max Benko is from Slovenia, and the Lithuanian in the green shirt at the table now. Two finalists, both from Lithuania. In the under 17 and under and the 19 and under. Hats off to Lithuania. My friend Hintaras would be very happy. In fact, I think he is refereeing that match with Max Benko and Azulas. Long shot for the young man from Lithuania. Little movement on that shot, on body movement when he shot it. Kind of came up pretty quick. And he held the cue ball behind the wall of balls. You can see the referee holding his hand up when he starts the clock and stops the clock.
1 ball in the side.
2 rail kick on the 1 ball for the side pocket. Underneath it, will it go? It's going to go. Option. I don't think Walter's going to let him back at the table. He can play safe with this. There's too many balls to get behind. Up on top there. Oh, he gave it back. Interesting. And it doesn't look like he can go inside the... It looks like he can. He can go inside the 10 ball with this. Try to put the 2 ball behind the 3. And the cue ball between the 10. That's what he's looking at right here. Oh, he's going to go the long way. He's going to cut it very thin and go 2 rails, maybe 3, behind the wall of balls. He's executed it perfectly. Pretty shot. What a great shot.
Time. 2 ball in the corner.
He's got to come down. Oh, what a prettier shot. That he didn't call that. What else would he be playing? I was about to say he may be able to, it's awfully tight, but that was quite a shot to make that 2 ball. When you're in a situation like that and you're just going to try to make a good hit, whether you think you're going to make it or not, call the shot. What a beautiful shot went uncalled. He's got a shot on the 5. Can he nibble the 6? Yes. And he nibbled it a little too hard. Oops, that was a shot on the 4 in position on the 5. Around the table. He's going to have to hit this one pretty good. Nice responsive K55 rails on this Predator arc table. And a very nice stroke to move the cue ball all the way around. When you're that straight for the side pockets, it's hard to move the cue ball that well. The rails help, but the stroke is everything.
Time.
I look for the players to be trading games back and forth, as it is alternate break. The only difference is that Jokubas seems to be breaking the balls better than Walter has, or been getting better results. Both players with a break and run. Both players have played excellent safeties. They've kicked well out of the safeties. They've been very proficient. I think both players have about the same. They've only missed 1 or 2 balls. And that one trickled in, and he looks back, apologizes, and gets a nervous laugh. Breaks the tie, 4-3. And it looks like he wants to take a break. The EPBF sponsors our Predator Group, who brings you the live streaming. And don't forget PredatorCues.com. Any accessory that you want in pool is on PredatorCues.com. Also go there and take a look at the pro teams, who the players are. Gives you a lot of information on each player, what they play with. A lot of information there, a lot of product there. The Aramith Billiard Balls. They are the official balls of this tournament. Iwan Simonis Billiard Cloth, the official cloth of this tournament. Kamui Brand, great tips. Gloves, they have many accessories. Longoni Cues from Italy. The local sponsors are Therme Olimia and Slovenian Billiard Federation. And in Slovenia, that federation actually has a finalist in the under 17 and under in great playing Maj Benko from Slovenia. He had some excellent results in the Slovenian Open also. Held his own, had a very impressive match. In fact, I believe I called that match, and if I did, I can find some information. Sorry, false call on my part. I did not call the match. It was Maj Badanovic. Badanovac, excuse me. 2-ball to the corner. He's going to try to hold the cue ball in the same area there. Stroked it right in. Beautiful stroke to hold the ball for the 3. The cue ball for the 3. The 4 ball is up by the 8 ball, so he has to bring the ball to the rail and back. He could follow the ball and use 2 rails to get up to the just past the middle. He'll have a shot on the 4. Will he just go safety all the way? Yes, he does. He says, I'll just put the cue ball up on top and the 3 ball on the bottom rail and find some cover. Smart play. These rail first shots, I've seen a lot of the world-class pros kick at these balls and hit them with a pretty high degree of accuracy. They hit it 2 rails and try to make it in the right-hand corner. They don't do too bad with it. Cue ball. And he went for trying to get the cue ball 3 rails behind the 6. He hit it too thick and came short, almost scratching in the side, and the cue ball didn't come up behind the 6 ball. Either way, he's got a tough shot on this 3. If he draws the ball and goes 2 rails, he has to avoid the 10. What a great shot. He could have got much better results. He was a little on the unfortunate side to be able to get there to the 8-4. Does he go for the bank here, or does he go for the safety behind the 8? I love the safety behind the 8. Well, he got behind the 9, but he's left the rail first shot. Gonna go with a jump shot.
4 ball in the corner. Time. Extension.
He's got the referee pretty busy. He calls it in the corner, calls it in the side, and calls for an extension. He's going to find cover with the 3. With the 5, excuse me. Oh, no, he did not. He might have left a shot here. And if he can see it, it's still a very tough shot.
Extension.
Walter has called his extension. Remember, it's a 35-second clock. They get a 25-second extension. Now the player does not see a clock anywhere. The referee is keeping a stopwatch for a clock. So, what a shot. Not behind the 6. He doesn't deserve this. That's a cold, cold roll. He found 1 square inch on the table where you could get behind the 6. There's only 5,000 square inches on the table. And he found the 1. Very nice results. He came back with a very nice shot. Called it in the side, just in case. He was probably playing that 2-railer right there. He got the most he could out of that shot. Tough shot here. Very tough shot here. Is he going to bend it? Or can he see it? He's bending the ball just a little bit. Beautiful shot. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Overcuts it. Is he going to find cover behind the 9? No, he hits it. He's tied up the 8 and the 9. So they're going to go back and forth on this rack a few more shots. The 6 ball is there where, with the right correct angle, he can break out the 8. But what do you do with the opening shot? Do you go 2 rails to the right side of the 7 and take the cue ball up on top? Or do you bank the 7 ball to where the 8-9 is? He chose option number 3, a safety behind the 10. And another safety behind the 10. And utilizes the 6 ball for cover. More cover.
Time. Foul.
A bad hit there. And it's not going to work out for Walter. He could try to draw this right into the 8 ball with the cue ball. It moves the 9 just enough. Just like that. Now he's home free. At this level, it will take a major mistake not to close this rack out. This is tough. He has to hold the cue ball right there. Just a nice forward slow stroke. Don't decelerate on strokes like this. And there's the mistake that Walter was hoping for. I think you go for the spank. It just lays too nice to not take it on. A little drama on this 9-ball. And he's not going to find what he was hoping for. He was hoping to make it. He was playing to make it and hoping for a good roll behind the 10. Played it in a two-way fashion. He played the right speed, just the wrong angle. And he goes down by 2 games now. He now trails 5-3. A race to 7. And the young man from Lithuania will be breaking the balls with a 2-game lead in this race to 7. There's the young Max Benko. From Slovenia. Game number 9. Nine ball to the side. Does the 7-ball go in the corner? It does not, but it lays up nice. I like the safety. Banking the 1 ball behind the 3-6-2 and the cue ball back to the 10. Didn't go all the way back. He stayed behind the 4 and the 3 ball there. Found nice cover. This is a tough hit. He has to come 1 rail. He can come 1 rail between the 6 and the 3 off the bottom rail, or 1 rail using the long side rail. He's coming underneath it and kicking it to the side. Decent speed, and he could find himself behind the 2 ball or the 6. Is there a rail? No rail. That is a foul. And Miha Vovko from Slovenia immediately makes the call and hands Jokubas the ball. Wide open rack. This young man started out flawlessly in the first 3 racks. Can he go back to the same form? He's made a couple of shots, missed a couple of shots here and there.
Seven ball corner.
Everything about this young man, both these young men, it says, give me some time, I'll develop to a world-class player. All the makings are there. The coaching is there. But what's most impressive about both of these guys is the way they flow around the table. They're at ease. They're not frozen stiff. Probably follow the ball up and down. No, nice and soft. He had a nice thick hit on it. It just looks like he's got more angle than he does. Back for the 5, a stop shot for the 6. This is textbook. Coming right back for the 10 ball to get on the hill. And on the hill he goes, 6-3. The big positive for Walter is he will be breaking. But he trails by 3 games, which means his opponent will have at least 2 breaks to close it out. Nice split screen. What an exciting time in this arena here at the Olimia, Therme Olimia, with 3 matches going. 2 of them finals, all 3 finals, excuse me. The girls, under 17, and the cue ball scratches. Oh, that's a nail in the coffin. This is a wide open rack. And let's see if he flows around the table as smooth as he had, as easily as he has. Does the pressure of the final game slow him down? The 10 ball went on the break.
60 seconds.
It gets spotted. He'll play the cue ball to about where it is now for the 2. The 3 ball is up on upper right hand corner by the pocket. A little follow shot gets you over for the 4. If he just keeps the cue ball close to where it is now, he can run the table with all fairly easy shots. He can draw this or follow it. Both shots get him to close to the 7 ball. And I'm confused again. The 4 ball and the 5 ball confuse me one more time. And it's just the way they look on my monitor. They look very close.
Time.
It's going to come out. And he'll have to play a safety here. I don't think he goes for the bank. He could play a two-way and play it to the lower right-hand corner. Take the cue ball up for, behind the 9. But the speed will be wrong. Is he going to play cue ball all the way? Or go for the two-way? The two-way would not be bad. The two-way gets him up high. And probably leaves the 9 and the 8 for cover.
Time.
He's got a nice kick and stick here. Hit the bottom rail. The cue ball stops and bank the, call it in the side, on the left side there. Call it in the side, stop it, stop the cue ball, and the 5 ball goes up by the 6. 10 ball might play for cover. Nice kick shot safety. Nope, he goes this way and finds it with perfect speed. Walter has dazzled us with some great safeties, but still trails by 3 games.
Time.
Well, it's a long shot. I like to call these testers. And what's tester about it is the position. He has to stun the cue ball to get good position on the 6. He could just roll it in, but I think the cue ball hits the 6. Fortunately, he's not behind the 7 ball. He is behind the 7 ball. This could be the last time at the table for the young man from Sweden. But funnier things have happened from here. This isn't straightforward. Getting on the 7 ball, getting good on the 7 ball, takes a little bit of doing, some left English, coming down to the middle of the table. He went on the inside instead of coming straight down. If he's not hampered over the 8, you can count this. You can probably count this, but the first game and the last game are the hardest to win. Do the nerves kick in? I didn't think so. 3 balls for the gold medal. And the young man from Lithuania wanting to come straight back. Only thing he can do wrong here is possibly somehow get on the rail. But I don't think so. It doesn't lead that way. He uses the rail instead of getting on it, and he comes out for the 10. Smart choice to take his extension. And this 10 ball for the gold medal. And there it is. There it is. Jokubas Silantievas from Lithuania has won the gold medal in the 19 and under Youth 2025 Predator European Pool Championships. Nice match by Walter Likry from Sweden. Had a great tournament, great results. Two very promising players coming out of Europe. My name is George Teachea. Thank you for joining us. We have plenty of action for about 4 more days here in Slovenia. Thank you very much.
Walking